Hello, fellow Christian book readers. My name is Shawn Bolz, and I've just written a book called Encounter. And this is based vulnerably, I want to tell you, on 13 or 14 years of encounters that I had that I never thought I'd be able to write into a book form because it's hard to translate an encounter, let alone a lot, and then weave them together. But God really impressed something in my spirit on how to write this book and how to give it to you so it would be your encounter as well. This is going to prepare you for what God's doing and for what God's about to do on the earth. It's such a war right now in media and in government and in a lot of people's opinions on how the world looks and what the world's failing in and what the enemy's doing and what man's doing wrong and all these subjects that we need a renewed perspective on what God's doing. He is building a kingdom that since he was born has only increased, but it's hard to see that government if you don't have a renewed perspective and if you're not looking for what he's doing. And this book's going to prepare you and help you to see what God's doing on the earth. It's going to help you to see what the enemy's doing too, but to put it in perspective to the great and glorious Jesus Christ. I believe that when we have an encounter that we can give it away, and I'm giving you this encounter, believing it's going to stimulate something inside of your spirit that's going to enable you to have your own encounter. And when we have an encounter, it brings things and options to the table that didn't exist before we saw God quite that way. And we see that with Solomon over and over, the way he built the city infrastructure, the way he deliberated as a judge, the way he restored and built the temple was so iconic to Christians and Jews all over the world that we know that God wants to do something like that as he's been building the inside kingdom inside of us. He wants us to build the outside kingdom now. He wants us to build that kingdom impact. And we can't do that without having an encounter with God. This book's going to help scriptures come alive and give you a new vantage point over your spiritual belief systems. And I'm going to encourage you to get it today.